today we're in D13 RCR City Fringe. We're checking out an award-winning development right here, the Tre Ver. This is beautiful landscaping. Reminds me of the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. You've got cascading waterfalls, tiered gardens with plenty of plant variety. We're going to a 3-bed unit, top floor, unblocked views of the Kallang River, 1098 square feet, and just renovated last year with a well-known interior designer. So let's go check it out. So welcome to the condo Tre Ver. The name Tre Ver comes from two words combined, trees and river, and it combined together because the developer wanted this to be known for its natural landscaping. So this was designed by WOHA architects, and they wanted to integrate the natural landscape into the rest of the development. In terms of the design vision, you can see it from different points of the development in the facilities. Certain elements of the design vision can also be felt in the individual units as well. So you can see over here, a lot of the units have planter boxes that will have a lot of greenery into the unit. So all of that just really helps to bring in the natural landscape of trees and river. And we're also facing the Kallang River. You will have views of the Kallang River across all 3 bedrooms. So this is a former HUDC estate that was called Raintree Gardens. This underwent Unblocked and was bought over by a developer called United Venture Development. So this is jointly co-owned by UOL as well as Singapore Land Group and King Leong Group. So this development has 729 units from 1 to 4 bedders, and we have 9 blocks over here, which is 5 tower blocks as well as your 4 garden blocks. Tower blocks are those that are built up to level 20, and your garden blocks are built up to level 7. Tre Ver is a 99-year leasehold project, TOP 2022, with the lease starting in 2018. Tre Ver overlooks 220 meters of the Kallang River. So you can see here, again, we've got a really great view of the Kallang River. In terms of position, we're closer to the town of Woodleigh. So Woodleigh is known for the Bidadari cluster as well as Woodleigh Mall. We are very close to CTE and PIE. The connection is just a short drive away. We also have shuttle buses to the MRT, both Potong Pasir and Serangoon MRT. Shuttle buses also run to various parts of CBD. So there is Suntec Convention Centre, Lau Pa Sat Market, Robinson Road, as well as the OUE Bayfront. So the Potong Pasir MRT is just 10 minutes walk away from here. At the Potong Pasir MRT area, you will have certain integrated developments like the venue shops as well as Poise Residences, where you get access to a few different shops. So in terms of groceries, you have the How Mart at block 120 Potong Pasir Avenue 1. So that's about a 4 minutes walk because it's just right behind us. And in the area as well, we also have the NTUC Fair Price. That's about 9 minutes walk from here. And that's also where the Potong Pasir Community Club is also at. We also have the Bidadari Community Centre. So that's about a 10 minutes drive from there. That's also where you've got the Woodleigh Mall as well as the Woodleigh Village Hawker Centre. And diagonally opposite will be Bidadari Park and the Alkaff Lake Garden. So being so close to the Toa Payoh mature estate also means that we have access to a lot of hawker centres. So we've got another hawker centre option, which is the Kim Kiat Palm Market and Food Centre. That's about 8-minute drive. And we also have options like the Block 20 Lorong 8 Toa Payoh, Block 75 Lorong 5 Toa Payoh, as well as the Toa Payoh Vista Market, and that's where the Toa Payoh Central area also is at. So everything is also within a 10-minute drive from here. We have 8 primary schools between 1 to 2 km, including the Kuo Chuan Presbyterian Primary School. So this is 1098 square feet. This is a 3-bed, 2-bath premium unit. We're on the top floor, so it's a penthouse unit. But you see that there is no high volume ceilings over here, so no void spaces. So the 1098 square feet is purely internal space, barring the 2 balconies, one in the master bedroom, one that is connecting the common bedroom as well as the living room. So we're standing in one of the balconies over here. The owners have done is they have created a little bar counter space over here for you to kind of enjoy the view. So this is north facing. The west sun does come in at an angle over here. So that brings in a lot of natural ventilation into the rest of the unit. So let's go into the living area. What they've done is a very nice and cozy setup. They've got track lights running the entire length of the living and dining. They don't really have much of a feature wall. They just have a TV console over here with the TV mounted amongst art gallery wall on one side, then the sofa on the other side. So this is a 3-seater sofa. I think it's a good size sofa. If you want to put in another like lounge chair or another poof over here, then you can have like a full setup for your living space. So the good thing about this floor plan is that it is very regular in size. So you do have a space that's carved out for a dining set. They've gone for a round table, but if you want to go in with something that is a rectangle table, I think that's also possible. Some ideas on how you can also further utilize the space if you want to build in maybe a dry kitchen that extends to the dining space over here, you can do that. And that helps to really kind of maximize storage as well. This is where you enter the unit. So this is the hallway. It's quite straight and spacious. So what they've done is they've already put in cabinets. This is not built in as well. You can have the option to build in shoe cabinets along this entire stretch of wall that gives you extra storage. And so I think this is a good size hallway. You know, it's not too narrow, not too wide. You've got space for shoe cabinets while not feeling very squeezy while you're walking down the hallway. And you also realize that the theme of the house, that the design is something that is a little bit more of a minimalist, white, classy theme. Very elegant in style. What the developer gave was actually a dark walnut color in terms of laminates, but they've actually laminated all the surface so that it is within the entire theme of the house. So you can see that everything is very consistent in terms of the look and feel. You've got a space for a fridge as well, cabinets on this side as well as over here. So this is where you can put all your cereal for your breakfast or just to store away things. And going to the kitchen, so this is an enclosed kitchen. You've got a sliding door over here. So if you're doing any heavy cooking, huge ventilation windows on this side, so all the fumes will exit your kitchen. And you've got a sink and gas stove over here, got cabinets that run parallel to each other. And at the end, you've got a utility room as well as a WC. So this is great for families with live-in helpers because you get to give them a private space for themselves. Before we check out the rest of the unit, let's dial back a little bit to kind of talk about Tre Ver. 80% of the blocks will face the Kallang River, so you can see that actually when the developer built this or when they designed this, they actually designed the entire development to be with the focus of the Kallang River. If you go up and down the Kallang River, you'll realize there are no developments that are very similar to this along the Kallang River. In other rivers, you've got the Kingsford Water Bay. In the Dakota area, you've got Waterbank at Dakota or Dakota Residences. These are also riverfront facing kind of developments, but in terms of the asking, these are developments that were built in the 2010 to 2013 era, and they're asking around 2.5 to 3 million already. If you want a newer option that has access to these kind of amenities but also have the riverfront facing, I think Tre Ver is a very popular option. But more importantly, Tre Ver sits on a wealth of capital just waiting to be unleashed and unlocked. So what I mean is the Woodleigh exit audience, which is the Bidadari clusters that sit right next to us. So these are all 1 million MOP sellers. 4 units there have already transacted above 1 million. So this is a lot of liquidity just waiting to be unleashed, because a lot of these MOP sellers, their MOP profits are actually almost double that of their purchase price. We still have clusters that are under construction like Park Edge and Park View. These are likely to be completed in 2025. When they exit after the MOP 5 to 7 years and now, these will form also part of your exit audience. So you can see that at multiple points of your exit journey, there will be an exit audience waiting for you, so that helps to secure your exit strategy. So because this is a large development, over 700 units, there are quite a few 3-bedders over here. So if you're looking at a 3-bedder in this development, be wondering, okay, what are my options? So there are 2 types of 3-bedders over here. There's your 3-bedder compact, which is without a utility room. And then you've got the 2-bedder premium units, which is like ours, with a utility and a WC. So for 3-bed premium layouts, there are 5 types that are spread across the tower blocks as well as the garden blocks. So the garden blocks are the ones that are shorter blocks. They're up to 7 floors and they're facing away from the Kallang River. And among the tower blocks, the layout differences between the 3-bed premium units are quite minute. So we look at C3, C4 and C5. They're all about 1098 square feet, with C5 being the slightly larger layout at 1109 square feet. So the main differences for a 3-bedder premium in the tower blocks are its facing. So if you're looking for something that's pool facing and facilities facing, these will be the stacks that you'll be looking at, which is stack 18, 19 and 22. So we're in stack 19, so we're facing towards kind of the lazier and the quieter facilities, I would say, like the jacuzzi pool or the skipping pond or the Healy Trail. And what we like about this stack is the Unblocked pool facing, the facilities, as well as the landscaping running the entire length of development, as well as the Kallang River over here. So let's check out the common bedroom. So this is the 3rd common bedroom. It's currently used as a nursery. So this is the only common bedroom that is also kind of connected to the living room from the balcony. So I would say this is a good sized bedroom. You can put in a crib on one side and a single bed on this side. In terms of what they've done with the cabinets, these are developer built wardrobe cabinets, but what they did was they wrap it with wallpaper to kind of keep in theme with the rest of the house. So you see on this wall, these are all sticker decals, so you can easily remove them if you want a clean wall. And let's check out the common bathroom. So the common bathroom is on this side of the house. This is developer built, so they didn't really do much because it was all pretty new. We've got a shower over here. They did install the blinds just so for privacy reasons, and big windows just for ventilation. And before we check out the master bedroom, let's talk a little bit about the pricing as well. So So the Woodleigh and Potong Pasir area are both home to your mega 99-year leasehold projects as well as your boutique projects that are freehold in nature. So if you compare to 99-year leasehold big boys like Park Colonial, so this TOP 2021 3-bed compact at about 980 square feet, they're asking about 2.4 million. For a 3-bed with utility like our type of unit, 1055 square feet, asking about 2.65 million, about 2004 PSF. The Woodleigh Residences TOP 2023 compact 3-bedder about 850 square feet, asking about 2.1 to 2.2 million. A smaller 3-bedder with utility at 958 square feet is asking about 2.5 million onwards. Down south, the Poise Residences TOP 2016 compact 3-bedders asking about 1.9 to 2.1 million for a 2002 to 2003 PSF. If we are looking for freehold options, there are boutique developments. In the Woodleigh area, they are generally older and they were built in the 1990s or early 2000s. You've got Euro Asia Park. This TOP in 1996 is a freehold property, about 163 units. Asking prices there about 2.38 million for 1009 PSF for a 1367 square feet unit. Blossoms at Woodleigh, also another popular project. This is a TOP 2007, also freehold, 240 units. They're all asking about 2.8 million for a 1004 square feet, about a 1009 PSF. So in the Potong Pasir area, the freehold boutique developments are all quite small in nature. They're all less than 100 units. They're all asking in the range of a 1.9 to a 2 million for unit size around the 900 to 1002 square feet. And if you look at something that is newer, at Myra, a subsale unit 800 plus square feet, asking 2.6 million for 2009 PSF in the area. In comparison, our unit is a 1098 square feet, 3-bed with utility, top floor, unblocked views, asking only 2.38 million negotiable at a 2167 PSF. So let's move on to check out the rest of the unit. So this is the master bedroom. So what they did was actually they converted the second bedroom into a walk-in wardrobe connected from the master bedroom. So if you enter the master bedroom, the reason why they did that because developer provided wardrobes for the master bedroom only in this corner. So what they did was they knocked down everything. They created this as a vanity counter. If you look at where the wardrobe is, so they've shifted everything into the second common bedroom. So the wardrobe actually splashed the entire length of the common bedroom on this side. So this is actually also wallpapered just to give you a little bit of a different feel to the rest of the unit. So this doubles up as not just the walk-in wardrobe but also the office space. So they have like a little study area, and what they did was they also built in a sliding door. So this helps to enclose the space to give some sense of privacy. On the bedside wall, they did a wallpaper as well. And aside from that, not much built-in furniture into the room, so you can kind of redesign it into something that maybe suits your preferences a little bit more. The queen size bed also acts as a storage bed, so you have plenty of storage underneath as well. And opposite where the master bath is where you got your big balcony. So this balcony serves the master bedroom. They've put in like a little table over here, but you can change this up if you want to put in like a little lounge chair, a hanging chair over here. And to this end of the master bedroom is where you got the master bath. They didn't do much changes, but what they have is a little sliding mirror over here, so you can still put in items on this side. If you want to seal the window, you can do that over here, but this is a great view from your master bath as well, and a huge window if you want ventilation. In terms of facilities for Tre Ver, they are split into 3 different levels. On the second floor, you've got the Rain Tree Valley. So the Rain Tree Valley will have your other recreational facilities like your barbecue pits, karaoke rooms, bouncing pit, climbing cove. Third floor is where you've got the Village Plaza. So this is where your clubhouse, gym, your private dining room. You've got a 50-meter lap pool, you've got an outdoor spa, jacuzzi bed. On 8th floor is where you've got the Sky Loft. You've got additional function rooms as well as barbecue pavilions. Thank you for staying to the end of this home tour. If you are looking for a 3-bedder that is generous in size, something with unblocked views of natural landscape, also within proximity to MRT amenities, I think this unit at Tre Ver is something that you can consider. Our unit stands at 1098 square feet, asking 2.38 million negotiable, about 21 PSF. So if you're keen to have a look at this unit, our details are just down below. Do contact us for a viewing. As always, do remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I'm Nicole, PropertyLimBrothers, always happy to show you the place. So welcome to Tre Ver. So the name of oh, okay. You can see from the balconies that this is a TV yeah. Thank you. Kitchen counter. Yeah. More importantly, Tre Ver really ticks. No. Oh, dude.